everybody, welcome back. Welcome to Phandelver and Below, Le Shattered Obelisk, here on Dork Tales. I am Kelly, I'm your Dungeon Master here. I use he and him as my pronouns, and hey folks, it is Monday night, we're feeling alright, well at least some of us are, as you can tell from the very animated lyric, and we are very excited to be back here on our Monday night game, Phandelver and Below, The Shattered Obelisk. Can you believe that it turns 30? That's right, Phandelver and Below is ready for its midlife crisis. Or its late midlife, whatever you get at 30. Anyway, hi folks, we're going to be starting in just a second, but before we do, we should probably say hello to the cast that was feeling well enough to be here, and we wish Amy well. Amy is under the weather today, so I am your designated lyric for the evening. Oh yes, I am. I'm definitely lyric. I don't know. I'll get the voice down before I die sometime, or before they do. Anyway, hi Christine.
Hello. I am Christine. I am Ledired, and I'm doing this. Yes, trying to think of things. My brain is not moving. I use she, her pronouns, and tonight I'm playing Lady Alessandra Celeste Martine Barraquel, our ASMR paladin, Oath of the Watchers, who also uses she, her pronouns.
Yes, it's good to have you there. Next to you is our short stack. Anthea, but also Caitlan. Caitlan's pretty short.
Yeah, pretty short. Like, only twice the size of my 1.5-year-old, twice the height of my 1.5-year-old. Anyway, hello, I'm Caitlan. I use she, her pronouns, and so does Anthea Briarfoot, our artificer, alchemist, halfling of the group, and her homunculus servant Squish, who's back.
He's back, and his voice is getting slightly deeper. It's good. He's eventually turning into a radio announcer. Down beneath you.
Oh, I was just gonna say he's picking up some slang.
Some slang. It is lit, fam. You know what else is lit? I don't remember what he said,
but it was very funny.
I don't remember. Bet. Also, with no cap, it's Christa, because Christa's not wearing a hat.
I mean, you're not wrong in that. I am not wearing a hat. But I am Christa. Most of the time. But I'm Christa. I use they, them, she, her, some kind of pronouns. I don't know. Call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late to dinner. And I play... Can't believe I got a laugh out of Chris for that one. That's great. I
was surprised. I hadn't heard that in a minute.
It's my favorite thing to use. I love it. Anyway, hello. I play Carmilla, Alizarin, our Dampier Battlemaster fighter. And let's chop off some face tentacles.
I mean, that's what we do. Bringing the face tentacles, it's Chris.
Hi, I like face tentacles. This is my ringing endorsement of face tentacles. Hi, I'm Chris. I use he, they pronouns. I'm playing Sindri, our Way of the Ascendant Dragon, half-elven monk. Sindri uses he or him pronouns. I used the phrase something honks today in a negative manner, and apparently I've never said that to this group before, and I got looks. So I think it's a normal thing to say. I'll keep trying it out. I do say lots of things on this channel, and I say lots of things off this channel, so occasionally some of them stick. We'll see what happens.
You're always pretty sticky, from what I understand. And I'm
not sticky.
I argue with you vehemently because Chris said that the fight song, as in this is my fight song, my take back my life song honks, and I gotta argue it brings me joy, and it is in fact my fight song. It does not honk unless honk is a good thing or an aggressive thing.
Well, to be fair, as someone whose favorite movie is League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, which does in fact honk, it's just because you love something doesn't mean it's good.
You know what? League of Extraordinary Gentlemen absolutely does honk. Do you have a question for the class, Chris?
No. It just reminds me of the best double feature I ever saw. It's of an era with League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. I went to go see Van Helsing in theaters, but I went to the wrong one, so I saw The Day After Tomorrow. And I'm like, man, that was terrible. Time for me to go see Van Helsing. And then, I really went over 2.
At least Van Helsing had a lot of very attractive people in leather. So you know what? We'll take it.
Yeah. But
speaking of which, if you are a fan of the Marvel Cinematic Universe or the Fox Cinematic Universe or any cinematic universe, Deadpool is out and it does not honk. Apparently. I just saw it on Friday. It's very, very good. You should go see it. And you know what? You should go see it with our friends, Bookwyrm Games! That's right. Yay! You should go check them out. Bookwyrmgames.com is our sponsor. They are phenomenal. And you can go ahead and acquire amazing dice like these ones I'm going to bludgeon my players with tonight. They are the Phoenix Feather dice. And, oh, I wasted a 13. Damn. But they're wonderful, and you can save 15% by using code DorkTales. You can get dice, you can get familiars, you can get tea. They're going to have coffee soon, and very, very soon they're going to have adventure modules for 5th edition and 5th edition adjacent type of things. It's going to involve pirates. I'm writing a bunch of them. I have to get back to writing them. They are fantastic. Honestly, they are some of the nicest people I've ever had the pleasure of working with, and I would never send you to somebody that I didn't like. They're really great, and they have wonderful customer service. So go support them and support your dice habit with Bookwyrm Games. Use code DorkTales, 15% off. And if you purchase 100 Canadian dollars, which is like 70-ish American dollars right now, that is free shipping globally. You could be in the heart of the Amazon getting ready to run a... to run a fantastic D&D game. You could be in Alice Springs, Australia. You could be on not the moon, but you could be at Cape Canaveral and be about to run a game. Do they still launch it at Cape Canaveral? Or do they move it?
You know, in the current edition of Mage, I'm sure they do.
In this current edition of Mage. That's right, and you'll be able to get some Dorktales dice soon, because I've got all of our colors picked out. I just have to send them over to Michael at Bookwyrm Games. But thank you, Bookwyrm Games, for being our sponsor. And hey, folks, if you have not already signed up for the Patreon, I am very pleased to let you know that we are a scant, 15 Patreon patrons away from Christine having to run that Regency era game. So if you can go do that, that'd be phenomenal, because it would allow us to for me to paint myself green and go around going, oh my word, as an orc, which we all want, right? Like on a deep emotional level, perhaps a sensual level. I don't know, I don't make up the rules. Anyway, go support us on Patreon, because there's a bunch of cool content there. And patrons, now that I am back and not watching Deadpool, there's going to be the podcast I made with Winter is going to be up in the next 48 hours, and a bunch of other stuff. Gonna be really good. So with that, I'm excited to hop back into game. I'll be playing Lyric tonight, because I feel like I have partial ownership of Lyric at this point, for that awful voice I do. And let us remind ourselves where we were last time, because last time on Phandelver and Below the Shattered Obelisk, you all traveled deeper into this ancient sanctum, the Crypt of the Talhund. Here you were able to finally make your way past the rotating walls and move further into the structure. There you encountered quite a few strange and very, very strange and malicious spirits that you were able to put to rest. You then found a giant green stone that Lyric decided to bring to life for some ungodly reason, and then perused deeper into the facility, where you encountered a small room with a crypt in it. And of course, seeking her natural environment, Carmilla went over to the crypt, knocked on it, and then that immediately caused something horrible to happen, which is where we're beginning game right now. So, a little reminder of where we are. Architectural designs are carved into the walls of this room, showing the chambers and passages of the crypt. A statue of a glowering dwarf stands protectively over a sarcophagus with a cracked lid. And there, you investigated, only to get close enough to it. It was Lyric and Carmilla inside of that room. Carmilla approached, and suddenly a rotten, hand wrapped in ancient parchment punches through the top of the crypt. And you went, "Oh no, zoinks, time to get out of here." And hightailed it for the door, and Lyric went, "Oh no, to the door." And Anthea was like, "Oh, I'm over by the door already." And but it was too late. It was time for an initiative roll. Let's go! I feel like all of my games should just end up being that zany. And I should just, like, not care about continuity at all. Boop. All right. Okay. Lyric rolled a... What's up?
Oh. I forgot that I'm beside Lady, or close enough to Lady Alessandra that I get +3, I think.
Ooh, you do. All right,
Sadly,
so...
I am not.
Lyric got a 3, which is going to turn into a, I believe, a 6, a 7 with that. And then let's take a look. That means that this nice little mummy here got a 2. But the guardian next to them got a 15. Perfect. We're gonna use some nice little Kevin MacLeod music. And let's take a look at initiative. All right. Ooh. Looking at initiative. Holy crap, you guys. Starting with a 26, we have Sindri, followed by a tie between our sapphic swordswomen, which I'm going to put down as Carmilla and Ella. Then we have a big drop in initiative down to the Shield Guardian. Then we have Anthea. Then we have Lyric. And then we have the Mummy's Alive. Mummy's Alive. All right, and with that, it is time for some fighting. There's going to be an explosion inside of the room off to your left, Sindri, as you hear the sound of an ancient corpse punching its way through a stone crypt. What do you do?
I hear the call to retreat, so I am going to draw my longbow that I'm proficient with due to braces of archery, and I'm going to hold my action for people to get out into the hallway, so I'm not going to block the door. So
okay.
I'll take my shots as soon as something comes into frame.
Sounds good. All right, Carmilla or Alessandra, who wants to go first?
I think it makes more sense for Carmilla.
Okay, Carmilla, you're up. What do you do?
Can I push Lyric and or Anthea out of the room?
Yes, sure. Why don't you go ahead and give me an athletics check to move both of them? Lyric, okay, because she's strangely light today. What did you roll in that one?
Nearly.
Okay.
It was a 2.
I'm looking for
but
a
I do
10.
have athletics. I think I hit a 10. Sorry, I have to look at my old character sheet because my new character sheet is on a different computer from being in Victoria. Okay, I'm a +7, so that's a 9. Do I have determination?
Boy, do you!
Can I use determination?
I will. I would love for you to not fall on your face. All right, so with a swoop-de-whoop, you are going to grab Lyric and force them out into the hallway, and also scoop Anthea, so long as they're both willing. Lyric's going to go, oh, what are we doing now? Oh, bother.
When did she become Winnie the Pooh?
Oh, she always does when I play her.
Oh.
Lyric the Pooh.
Yeah.
So cute.
Oh no!
We already got the honey, so.
Oh,
We already got. Just, watch where you're putting your hands. That's not my tail. She'll say as you pluck her out of the way.
What is it?
It's the tentacle.
Tentacle.
Oh right, forgot she has tentacles.
Not one tickle, 10 tickles. All right. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
I would like to close the door behind us if we can get out of the room.
They'll allow that.
Cool.
Okay.
Wait, do we still have the immovable rod weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should. Do you
Who
have
had?
it?
Did I give that to Anthea?
No, I have Hugh. I don't think I can carry like.
Okay, Christa,
Multiple
we know
axes.
for a fact there's no way you would ever get rid of an immovable rod.
Absolutely, I wouldn't. I just couldn't remember.
Yeah, you're
who
too.
had,
You're like romantically attached to inanimate rods.
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't have it on my character sheet, but would someone else have grabbed? Would I have given it to someone else? I felt like I gave it to somebody. Maybe I gave it to Lyric.
Oh,
Because
look
what
at
it was
this.
an
I
axe,
seem to
right?
have a rod. I seem to have a rod in my backpack. It's sticking right out.
It wasn't a rod though. It was an axe, wasn't it?
Something's sticking out of my butt. I'm not sure what it is.
That's your tail.
Oh,
The
that's
rod's
my.
in your
tail.
pack.
That's
my.
right. It
it's
was
not-
like
okay.
an axe or a hammer or something that
It
had
was
the
the
button.
handle. It was the handle of a
Yeah.
hammer. Or no, it was the handle of an axe.
Okay, I had a hammer. Yeah. Okay. Whoever is holding it, she will grab it off their back and slam it in front of the door and click the button.
All right. Sounds good. All right, that'll take your entire action to do that.
Yes.
Oh my. All right, Alessandra, what would you like to do?
I guess close and bar the door since Carmilla just shoved everybody out.
All right. So I'm just going to have to... Okay, so let's look at this logically. The door exits from the hallway. It would make sense for the door to open inward, would it not?
Yes.
Okay. Well, either
It would
way,
make this more difficult for me. But
Carmilla has created a limbo pole for whoever tries to leave. Or basically like one of those stanchion like things to block cars. Those like posts that come out of the ground.
So I guess I will hold action until something comes out in an aggressive manner, and then I will attack it.
I could offer you an opinion, an idea if you'd like.
Sure.
You could, if anybody has manacles or if anybody has rope, you could attempt to tie the door handle to the immovable rod.
I'm sure I have rope somewhere.
I'm
Let's
pretty
do this.
sure. Yeah. So quickly reaching into your backpack, can you just give me a sleight of hand roll to see the strength of the knot? If you didn't have sleight of hand, then a dex check.
Can we go with like survival for knowing about knots?
I'll allow survival for a knot.
Yes, that gives me a bonus.
I would allow
Not much, but it's better
survival
than 0.
or nautical vehicle proficiency.
Well,
I have
That's
that.
not me.
Yeah. you
Hey,
can tie
hold
a
on.
knot.
I'm. Oh shit! You using rope? Let me help.
Are you legit giving me the help action?
Yeah, I'll just give it to you because I.
All right.
am
I'll let
proficient with
you
motor
cancel your action to help because it's
Yeah,
only
I'm
because
a-
it's bondage related.
vehicles. Yeah. That and like I did like live my entire life on a ship until this season, so like sure.
Well, it was really determined that this would not succeed because I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
Are you fucking kidding?
Oh no! I
Okay.
have almost all the luck most of the time as Rosie, and very little luck most of the time as Alessandra.
Okay. So
But sometimes they swap.
here is what's going to happen. This is dwarven construction, but dwarven construction does not last permanently. So what is going to happen is you are going to follow Sindri's advice on how to tie this knot. He's going to give you perfect advice for an incredibly strong knot. Unfortunately, as you pull it taut, it is going to go grunk and pull the door ring directly out of the door, and the door is going to go open.
Good knot.
Problem.
And as you say problem, you will hear in Dwarven, protect, 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 as the statue walks toward you. And can I do anything at a reach? That's gonna be... My reach is 5 feet. This statue is going to step forward and reach through the door and try to bop you. Let's bop Alessandra. Boop. So it's going to start like trying to crawl through as rough terrain. Let's go ahead and try this. That's going to be, that's an 18 on Alessandra. I know that's a miss. And okay, this ancient dwarven statue is going to go and try to reach through the hole, missing you with both attempts. And that's all it can do, because they didn't tell me. What did they tell me? What she? Oh yeah, they didn't tell me that, like, what it had at all. That's great. Normally can store spells. All right, cool. Good to know. Anthea, this is what happens when you don't proofread your books, guys.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see. I'm at like a super weird angle. But I wanted to throw a firebolt.
Okay, it's reaching out the door, so you absolutely can.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a minor bonus to AC just because of the awkward angle.
Yeah, for sure. And just like mathematics in my head, like ricochet it. Anyway.
Just ricochet it off Lyric.
21.
21's absolutely a hit.
Yeah, nice.
Fire courses out and slams into it.
Let's go. And then I just add that. Okay. I was like, "Where's my D5?" Oh wow, that could have been like
Where is
way
your
better.
D5?
That's right. That's 3 + 5 is 8 points of fire damage.
8 points of fire damage. Are you remember?
Yeah.
Did you roll? So at your level, you're rolling multiple D10s, right?
I'm rolling 2 D10s.
Okay, good. All right.
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh God. Okay, so hurling.
It's my fault. It's my fault for rolling percentiles. They were like, "What? This is wrong."
This is
Fine.
wrong.
Technically, they're D10s. It's fine.
No, it's not. Apparently.
Oh well.
All right.
Apparently not.
Hurling your fire, it's going to scorch the thing's hand, and it's gonna. You're gonna hear a robotic. As it pulls its stone hand back, having been singed, somehow not being resistant to fire. Cool.
I don't
Anything
like
else?
this squish. Please go.
All right. What does Squish do?
Oh, squish is gonna get an 11. No, squish is
Squish
gonna
goes-
miss.
Patoo! And it's gonna just like bash the door even more. Uh-oh.
Get wrecked, door.
All right. Well, Squish, that was adorable, one might say. I'm working with bad material here. I'll be right back. And Lyric is, on her turn, going to run to the north and open some doors and go, sure, any port in a storm. And we'll start playing their nickel harpa. And that is going to be... One moment. Phew. Perfect. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And as they do that, there is going to be a grinding noise as one of the tombs from the tomb room is going to start dancing down the hall.
Nice.
And start heading that way. Remind me to tell Amy next session. Down creation ability. Because that emerald was not going to fit through that hallway. There's no way. And it's going to start going. Oh wait. Okay, it can technically fly, but it's totally walking. Okay. And that's all they can do except to go, oh, Carmilla, go Carmilla, you can do it. You're fantastic. Take Bardic Inspiration.
Is that a D10?
At her level, it's a D8, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, perfect.
And I'll double check that. But it is now a certain mummy's turn. Inside of that room, the mummy is going to go down here and is going to look directly at, I mean, Alessandra's right. You know what? I can look through to Carmilla. So Carmilla, this dwarf corpse is going to like make eyes at you from behind this statue. It is this desiccated corpse that is wrapped in architectural plans instead of linen, and will glare at you. And can I get you to do me a favor? And that is make me a wisdom save. Remember, you're at a +3 because you're by Alessandra.
I might need it.
You might need it?
What? That's an 11.
An 11. All right. You pass. It's actually a really low save. I'm not even kidding. It's a DC 11 save.
Spectacular.
If you succeed, you are immune to its dreadful glare, where it's like this. You're immune to that for the next 24 hours.
My uncle is a spender.
Top of the initiative, Sindri.
All right, 2 bow shots into the Shield Guardian.
All right, Shield Guardian, go.
24 and a 22.
Those are hits. I need some
All right.
damage from you.
Longbow is D8 or D10?
Longbow is a D10.
D8.
D8? Oh, it's D10.
D8,
Oh, yeah, it's heavy
yeah.
crossbow. It's D10.
All
I don't know how I mixed
right.
that
So
up.
first shot is 12 points of damage.
Ooh, fancy.
Second shot is 6 points of damage. Or no,
Okay.
7 points of damage. Math's hard.
So a total of 19?
Yes.
All right. Kaping, kaping. 2 shots ricochet into the Shield Guardian, which is for some reason not resistant to bludgeoning or piercing or anything, which is really weird considering they're made of metal.
Sorry. Wati loves Shield Guardians.
They love Shield Guardians like Carmilla loves crypts.
Oh, hold on. In Dwarven, stand down.
It did work last time, didn't it?
Yeah.
You say that, and
Yeah.
nothing happens.
Worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. It was a wonderful
Point at the
attempt.
mummy. You stand down.
All right. Anything else on your turn? All right. Down to Carmilla or Ella. Both of you are flanking the Shield Guardian's arm.
Go for it.
Sure. I will just attack the arm. Try and hack it off, make it armless.
Harm the arm.
Harm the arm. All right. Not using that die anymore.
Really? It's like slot machines, isn't it? Like, that means that it's good now.
I don't know. For fuck's sake. I rolled double 2s.
You know what? But if you keep this up
So that's 10
by
each for attack. Does 10 hit?
10 does
Do I have
not hit.
determination?
You do.
Is 14 enough? It's
It
14,
is,
right? Isn't it?
It is. Oh, actually, no. You do
No,
not
it's
have.
3, so it's 13.
You do. Not, you do not have determination.
I don't?
Unfortunately,
Oh, well.
no. I'm sorry.
Nuts.
But you did just remind me of something that I have to. There we go.
All right. I do nothing.
All right. So you lash out twice, attempting to connect. But this thing is still pulling its hand back from getting zapped, and is going, ow, ow. Now you have determination. It was just purchased for you by the chat, but I wouldn't spend it. It's not worth it on those rolls. Boop. All right, Carmilla. Ella flails valiantly.
Is this axe, I can't remember, is it a battle axe or a great axe?
Which axe? That was a great axe.
The great axe.
The rod.
The rod?
Yeah.
Okay, I think instead of drawing, she's just gonna take this great axe up
Okay.
Click the button, loosen it, and just take 2 giant whacks at this guy.
Whack. Whack.
Whack, whack, indeed.
Quack, quack.
That's not spectacular. Oh, and that's a nat 1. This isn't going well, guys. The one, though, is a 16?
16 will not hit. Well, technically it will, but technically it does not beat its AC.
Things off. Is this a +1 at all, or is it just magical?
It's just magical because it has a rod in it. Well, it did.
Cool.
So what's going to happen is you rear back and bring down your great axe with its full force, and there is a very satisfying thunk as the head embeds itself in the side of one of the creases of the shield guardian's chest plate, and then you pull the axe back with a crack, and now you have an immovable rod, and an axe head is just kind of sticking out of this guy.
Can I think we've had a short rest since I
you had a long rest. Since you action surged?
Yes. Okay.
I think sure.
Perfect. In that case, I would like to drop the set the immovable rod where it is. Actually, set it slightly in front of me so that I can step up on it, and I would like to use Lightbringer to hammer this thing into this guy's neck.
All right, let's action surge.
Well, that is another nat 1, along with a 22.
The 22 will hit.
Sorry, 24.
Okay, roll me another d20 just so I can see how badly this is going to go for you.
It's a 6.
A 6? All right, not as badly as it could have. So what's going to happen is you are going to step up on the immovable rod, but luck is not with you today. It's almost like some type of curse is present. You click the button, step up on the rod, and as you move your other foot up, you accidentally step on the button and immediately go, oh shit, and drop to the ground. However, as you fall prone, you are going to bring down Lightbringer and hit it.
I am going to use a superiority dice.
You gotta feel pretty superior right now.
I'm going to use Distracting Strike in that this is so embarrassing that the Shield Guardian feels bad for me and the next person will get advantage.
It doesn't even have emotions, but now it does. Its cringe grew 3 sizes this day.
That will be 15 damage.
15 damage. It is definitely damaged by you. Beautiful. Anything else you're doing with your bonus action, maybe?
No, that's everything, I think. I don't think I have anything else.
Okay. All right. So, you could also stand up from prone if you'd like.
Oh, yes, I will stand up from prone.
Okay. It is the Shield Guardian's turn. The Shield Guardian, so Distracting Strike means I have disadvantage, correct?
No, it just means the next person has advantage.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I don't know why I did it. All right. It is going to go and say in Dwarven, I will defend the tomb of Doomathoin's workers. And it's going to take a swing at you. I have a unnatural 20.
Yes, indeedy.
And I have a 22. Boop, boop.
Yes,
you know what, though? I don't like that, so I'm going to go, oh, sod off, silvery bobs. As Lyric, and he rolled higher because it's silvery barbs for Lyric. Because that always happens. Now I know what it's like. I'm gonna give advantage to Anthea because they're next in the initiative, and that is going to be a grand total of 20.
But I already have an advantage against it because I'm next in the initiative to hit it.
Oh, that's fair. Well, in that case, I'm gonna give it to Sindri.
Thank you.
And that is going to be 29 points of bludgeoning damage as it cracks you twice, Carmilla. However, that's all it's doing with its turn. It's going to continue trying to reach through the hole, but as you are looking at it, you're seeing bits of its broken armor begin to re-heal. I really wish the regeneration button actually regenerated them. It seems like a useless function. Just kind of remind me that it exists. Anyway, so
Strange.
Right, Anthea, you're up.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna try it again because I had a fun spell, but I don't think it works. So, never mind. We're gonna go Firebolt. Akacha. Wow, I'm so glad I had advantage. That's gonna be a 26 to hit.
A 26 to hit is absolutely gonna hit. Roll me damage.
Yeah. Alright, let's not use the percentiles because they got angry at me last time. These ones. Alright, let's go. That was marginally better. 6 and 2 is 8, plus 5 is 13.
13 points of damage as it is singed.
Yeah!
Let me at him. Let me at him.
Squish, it's your turn.
Let me at him.
Yeah.
Patoo.
Oh! 21 to hit.
That is absolutely a hit. Give me damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I could have given Silvery Barbs a squish.
You could have, but his max damage is only 7. So, really... 6 points of damage.
6 points of damage.
Force damage.
Patoo! That's still a good hit. And then you're going to hear from down the hallway. Anything else on your turn?
No, that's it.
Everyone, watch out for the tomb! And the coffin is going to float over your head and bonk the shield guardian. As Lyric's animated thing comes to life. Force empowered smash. Let's go. That's going to be it's all right. That's going to hit. And then that is 10 plus proficiency bonus. And of course I rolled a 1. So that's going to be, are you 3 or 4 proficiency bonus right now? 3, right?
Yeah, 3.
All right, 4 points of force damage as this coffin bonks it. And then Lyric is going to command it to move away. The Shield Guardian is going to fail an opportunity attack to take a bop at it. I'll have it draw the fire. That's all. Oh, also, Carmilla, you forgot that you had bardic inspiration. So, Ella, maybe you should have it. You're also fantastic? Or you're an awesome-er? All right. Alessandra, you also now have bardic inspiration.
Sweet. That's a D8, I think, on now.
It is a D8, yes.
Cool.
All right, and it is the mummy's turn. The mummy is going to step down and is going to look at Alessandra and is going... Alessandra, make me a wisdom save. Unless you're rolling that 1, I think you're okay.
Okay, so that is going to be 22.
22? You know what? I'm going to make this game more fun. Do you guys want me to play by the rules or do you want me to have fun?
I like having fun.
You like having fun?
Good.
Yeah, let's do it.
I've had it with your shenanigans. The mummy is going to say, and it's going, there's going to be a ripping noise as the mummy reaches down and rips off their own arm and throws it at Alessandra's face. Oh my god. Alessandra!
Oh my god!
Alessandra, you take, does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
A rotting fist goes like this. It hits you right in the face, and you are going to take some damage. You are going to take 9 points of bludgeoning damage and 8 points of necrotic, which I believe for you is only 4.
Gross.
Because you're an Awesomar. Can you please do me a favor and make me a Constitution saving throw?
16.
16. All right. It's going to start to scratch your face up, and you can smell this putrid stench of age as it begins to slide down your face, scratching your pristine flesh. You can feel like this burning sensation leaving behind as the dust and grime gets in the wound. But you're probably fine.
Is this disease or poison?
It is disease or poison. I don't even know why I had you roll. You're right.
If it's disease, I'm immune.
I know. I'm looking at it now, and I'm just doing the face palm internally right now. Where I'm like, oh yeah, I can't give you mummy rot.
What?
She's gonna shriek and like, get off, get off, get off, get off.
Okay. The mummy's hand is now going to act on its own turn. And for mechanical purposes, if you damage the hand, it's going to just go to the mummy's hit points. So it's just we don't have a bottleneck that is boring anymore. All right, Sindri.
I'll get it. I'm gonna make 2 attacks against the mummy hand.
Okay. With your bow or with your bare hands?
Magical fists.
Magical fists. All right. High five it.
So actually, I'll use my monk staff because it counts as a magical weapon. So that's 23, and nope, 22, and then a 23.
That's a hit.
Yeah. So
all right.
Getting hit.
All right. Bad hand.
So 6 points of damage, 10 points of damage, and then I'm going to use Flurry of Blows for 2 attacks on the monk hand. I'll make my first attack with advantage because I forgot to do that the first time.
Okay. So how much damage was that so far? It was 6 and 12.
6 and 10, so that's 16 points of damage.
Oh yes, that's 16. Okay, keep going.
And then 2 19s, so 10 points of damage against it. And then I shall only roll once and another 19. So
that's a hit. Yeah. What type of damage are you using?
This is all magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
So this is going to be another 8 points of damage.
Another 8 points. All right. So I have a total of 34 points of damage that you have dealt to this hand.
Smack.
It's going. Okay. Do you know like when you kill a spider and it's like it curls up? You know, its legs, like all of the hydraulics inside of it. So you're going to whack it and the arm's going to fly up in the air and its hands are going to curl up as it falls to the ground, giving you the finger.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. The hand is now out of play. Congratulations. I think that 34 hit points is probably enough. Perfect.
I hope so.
The mummy is going to go from inside of the room. Anything else you're doing?
No, that's good.
Did you roll with advantage on your first attack? Because you did not? Okay. All right.
Sorry, I used it on my Flurry of Blows attack.
Perfect. Just making sure that you might not have gotten a crit. All right. Next in the initiative, it is down to Ellasandra or Carmilla. Who wants to go?
Time?
Oh God, yeah, sure. Okay, I think she's gonna look to Alessandra like if she could blush, she would, of looking just like really upset with herself, but kind of like, no, you know, you guys have all gotten through this before. She forgave you for cutting off her hair. Everything will be all right. And she's just gonna turn to face this thing and try to take 2 more swings.
All right, go ahead. Pop it, twist it.
There we go. That is going to be a 21 and a 26.
21 and a 26 are both going to cause this shield guardian some trauma.
Okay, I'm going to put a distracting strike on it.
Okay.
And I think that... And then a maneuvering attack. So if anyone wants to move and wants to get into a better position, they can. Does anyone feel like they need to shuffle? get a
I
better
don't think
angle
I
or anything?
can.
No.
If I back up, I'm hooped.
Yeah, fair. Would Lyric benefit from taking a couple steps forward?
Sure, Lyric will rush forward
better
behind
angle.
Alessandra.
Cool. Let's do that.
I've got your back.
That's not bad. 12, 15 plus 12 is 27 damage.
Ooh, that's a fancy
That's
amount of damage.
Better. Oh, actually, can I add my Bardic Inspiration to that one of those rolls to do extra damage?
You absolutely can. Yeah. How much damage was that first?
27.
Okay, so 27, and then roll your Bardic Inspiration.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, and I rolled a 2 on the con save, so that is absolutely going to hit. So you rolled an 8? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is going to be a grand total of, what is that, 24 points of damage? Because you had 16?
27.
Or I wrote down 27, so that's going to be 35.
Oh yes, because it doubles. Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah.
Does the amount? It's just what I roll on the Bardic, right?
Well, because you did 27,
double.
and then you did an additional 8?
Yeah. That's what I was just questioning. I couldn't remember if it was the number you roll on the Bardic,
It's the number you
half or double. It's just
So
the
it's
number you roll.
half.
Okay, then yes.
It's not. I think it's nothing if they save. But regardless,
Yeah.
it did not.
35.
35. That is, and one of its hands is going to completely explode as you hear, ping, ding, 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 as the Bardic note explodes. As I'm assuming that this Bardic note is kind of floating around the air like a bass clef, and you just hammer it into the hand, causing it to explode in this chain reaction of thunder damage. Anything else on your turn?
Was it the hand that I was attacking, or the shield guardian?
Well, the shield guardian's hand, because it's kind of like reaching through the wall.
Oh, 10-4. Sorry, we were just fighting a hand, and I was like, I thought the hand died.
I know. We're getting too handsy.
Cool.
But that was a very handy
Clearly.
attack. So
That
the
is a
shield
problem we
guardian's
have.
arm
Yeah.
just explodes and collapses to the ground, leaving it primed to be attacked by Alessandra.
All right. Make my 2 attacks. All right. And I'm definitely going to add inspiration to one of them. So that makes that one 24. And
Okay.
the other one is
That is hit.
23.
2 hits.
Okay. How damaged does this thing look?
Man, this looks real badly damaged.
Okay.
But even as you're striking it, you can see bits of the destroyed arm starting to magically float back up to reassemble. So this thing is slowly
Okay.
going to regenerate unless you finish it off soon.
Sure, I will add a smite to this then.
All right, sounds good. So you've got 2 hits. Give me damage and smite, please.
Okay, another 2d8. That is going to be 29 normal damage.
Okay, just give it to me all together, please.
Okay.
Or you can give me the. So I got 29. Cool. What's the rest?
30,
Just give me the smite damage then.
14.
Okay, 14. This thing is on its last legs as you smash into it. Your smite exploding with radiant energy. Don't forget, you also have Bardic Inspiration.
I used that.
Oh, did you use it? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you roll the damage for that?
Was Bardic only to damage?
No. Bardic, Lyric's Bardic does damage because she's College of Creation.
It does also. You rolled it. You added it to your thing. So whatever you rolled to add to your thing
Yep.
also adds
And
damage.
I
Added
just-
6.
Okay, this thing is literally on its last legs at this point.
there's nothing else I can do post at this point.
Okay, sounds good.
Beforehand. So.
Well, either way, you are going to see this thing is becoming riddled with cracks. It's almost looking like an egg, like a boiled egg that you've been rolling on the counter.
Okay.
Before peeling it. All right, and as you're going to see some of these cracks start to seal slowly back up, and it is going to take a swipe at Carmilla. That's going to be another hit as it punches out at Carmilla. That is going... You know what? Leave her alone. Silvery barbs. They're not my spell slots. What do I care? Does a 19 hit you, Carmilla?
Yes, it does.
I thought you had a shield now.
No, I've never had a shield.
Oh, okay. You need to get a shield. Okay.
I had my thing way too high as if I had a shield, but I've never actually had one.
Okay, we need to get you a shield. There is going to be a solid punch that does 15 points of bludgeoning damage to you as it punches into you. And then it is going to take another swing, and that's going to be another hit. I'm sorry. I can't do anything about a 22. Another 14 points of damage as it riddles your body with impacts. I'm going to give that advantage to Anthea from that. And it is going to reach through the wall and like, must destroy intruders, as it punches you over and over. Anthea, it's your turn.
So I'm going to conjure a flaming sphere.
Okay.
Kind of. I can't really ping it. Ping.
That's okay.
That didn't work. So 10 feet up from the mummy, and then 10 feet across. Can I move it? Oh, up one diagonally.
Hold on one sec. Boop.
It doesn't actually really matter though,
Okay.
because thank you, because I'm going to ram it into the shield guardian.
All right, sounds good to
Smack
me.
it.
Make me. Oh, it's a save. It's a dex save, isn't it?
It's a dex save, yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be a 14 that turns into a 13 because its dex save is awful because it's a big statue.
Nice. That does not save. Okay, ka-cha. Oh my god, what is with my 6s and 2s? That's 13 points of fire damage.
13?
Yes.
How do you do it?
Yeah! Okay, I think because I'm just like going at like ramming speed, we're going to kind of almost like slip into the cracks and then just kind of explode it out.
Beep. I mean, I'm not a robot, I'm a statue, but you get the idea.
Because it rammed into it, could it have like continued right there? Just asking.
Yeah, I think
for a
so.
friend.
I think it did. I think it did.
Nice. Perfect. That's
All right.
excellent, thank you.
It's squish o'clock.
Yeah, can we both like have like advantage because I didn't like need to use it?
You didn't use it. Squish is gonna use it.
I didn't use it.
You just gotta rush up and use squish vantage.
Right? Okay, perfect. Ka-cha. That is 25 to hit.
That's gonna hit a mummy.
Yeah! The other one would have been dirty 20 anyway, so yeah. All right,
Two.
and awful damage. 4 damage, please.
You know what? That
To
takes it
the
down to an
mummy.
even number. As the mummy
Perfect.
gets struck, it is... Lyric is going to look at this and say, sorry, just one moment. Oh, excuse me. And is going to push, slide underneath the coffin and rush over to Carmilla and go, I hope this makes you feel a bit better. Oh, actually, it probably will. Take 16 points of damage. Pardon me. Heal 16 points of damage is how that probably should be said.
What? Who?
Get absolutely wrecked, Carmilla.
Yes. Just stabs me in the back. Yeah.
It wasn't me. It was my tentacle. No. She rushes forward and uses Cure Wounds on you at a level 2. So take 16 points back. And it is the mummy's turn. The mummy's going to start within 5 feet of this. So I believe that's a dex save from the mummy, right? Okay.
I think it's when it ends its turn, though, actually.
Oh, is it within a turn? Okay.
Yeah, ends its turn within 5 feet, but
Okay,
it's a dex
the
save.
mummy is going to angle up and around and is going to rush at you. I need you to do me a favor. Can you please?
Oh, I see what
Ooh.
happened.
So it's going to run around the ball of
Yeah, that's
fire
fine.
and is going to... can you please do me a favor and make me a wisdom saving throw? You're at
Yeah.
a +3 because you are right next to Ellasandra.
Nice. Akacha. Nice. I think it's a fit. Hold on. Oh, I have a +3. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, you are not
Yeah.
afraid. You ain't afraid of no stupid
Not afraid of you.
mummy. And then it
Right?
punches you twice in the face. Well, it punches you once in the
Oh.
face because that is going to be a 15, a 20 to hit you.
20 will hit.
Okay. And can you please do me a favor? You know what? This is actually not going to be
Yeah.
that bad. You're going to take 12 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
and 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. So 21 altogether.
21 altogether. And I need you to do me a favor and make me
Yes.
a con
yes.
save.
All right. There we go. Sure. Can
Save
do.
versus conventions.
Oh my gosh.
It's very hard to save versus
I don't know. I
conventions.
have a small job. I'm pretty marked safe versus conventions.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Dirty. Okay, you're
Oh,
absolutely fine.
wait, do I also get the bonus again? That'll be
Yep.
a 23 then.
Beautiful. All right, you are going to get punched and are going to what? But are otherwise going to be fine. It is. That was the mummy's turn.
damage. Oh, sorry. Is it not done yet?
It's done. It's totally done.
Okay.
Now it's time to take damage. I'm gonna roll my dice. And...
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 19.
Okay, that saves, but it still takes half damage. Oh, of 11, so 5, please. Wait.
So 11.
Yes, half as much
You
on
know
a
what?
successful. No,
I've
no,
got a
5.
I've got something good happens. I'm gonna
Oh.
re-roll and save because it's funny.
Oh, no,
okay,
that's
cool.
okay.
You know what? I'm gonna save this something good happens for later. And you are going to see it catch on fire. No, it does
Ooh.
not. It starts to completely immolate because, as it turns out, it's wrapped in bandages, guys. It is absolutely flammable
I
from the looks of
believe
it.
it is wrapped in blueprints, which are immensely flammable.
Yes, they are.
Oh.
So it is very flammable. It's flammable and a half. Oh, wait, Anthea, did you add your bonus, your alchemist bonus to this?
No.
Can you?
We
decide you
I
could?
don't think so. I don't think so because it's the first
it's the first round?
time I use it. Yeah.
All right, fair,
It's-
fair. All right, then in
yeah,
that case,
sorry.
top of l'initiative, it is Sindri's turn. And there's a
It is
ball.
my turn. And the hand is dead, right?
The hand is, yeah, you squished it.
All right, bow time. Bow into mummy. Does a 13 hit?
A 13 hits.
All right, so then the 18 also hits.
It's strangely, yes.
Yeah, love doing math. Love figuring things out.
Is this magical?
Love, I don't believe so. No.
I
So
don't believe so.
it'll be halved.
All right.
So 8 and then 10. So 18. So 9.
So
So-
9.
Whop whop.
All right, 2 bow shots fire into this mummy, knocking it, pinning it back against the stone wall as it... It struggles against you. Anything else on your turn?
No, there's not really a whole lot I can do in this space. So
That's
I'm just
fair.
gonna make sure I move so it makes more sense for me to take a shot there.
Sounds good.
Oh, you know what? I do additional damage from the bow. It should be doing an extra 2 damage a shot. I forgot about braces of archery and how they work. I'm like,
Oh, hey!
there should be something.
Then in that
So
case...
that's it's another 2 points of damage.
Yeah, well, good, because it had which will be, oh no, it's 2 shots.
Yeah.
Which is great because it had 1 hit point left. How do you do it?
All right, I will just like pin it back into the sphere, so it just like pin the chest in, and it just like. Hey, I should use this more often. Forget how it works sometimes.
That was so good.
Oh God, are y'all okay?
I've been better, but I think Carmilla's hurt worse.
No, I've done a good job at healing her. She's doing much better than she was. Oh, look at that. And you're going to hear tink, tink, tink as a large gem, an emerald. Oh, you can't see it because I'm a green screen, but you can kind of see the liquid. A large emerald rolls out of the mummy's chest and comes to a stop between Anthea and Carmilla's feet. Oh.
Wow.
That looks expensive.
Carmilla doesn't notice because as everyone's talking about how, oh, she looks hurt, she just kind of flexes and a bunch of her bruises dim. You use second wind.
Nice.
Ella gets a little distracted.
We did neither of us see the stone.
Not paying attention, Sindri. Oh, hey, is that the stone that Noah was probably talking about?
That who? Tongs, tink, tink.
I think it's just.
The what?
I think-
What do you thought?
Tongs.
I think it's just a corpse emerald.
What's a corpse emerald?
It's an
Sounds
emerald that's
intriguing.
inside of a corpse.
I feel like literally that's what happened, but is that a thing that occurs in this world?
There were statues all over the place, or murals that were talking about putting corpse, things inside of chests, remember?
Yes.
Like
No, I
in the
don't
front
remember that
room.
at all.
The last time I went to this type
Oh.
of fugue state, remember? When we went into that room and I didn't seem like myself?
Oh, that's right. Could I Arcana check, see if this seems magical?
You may.
Yeah.
Make me an
Yeah.
Arcana roll. But as you pick it up, you can also tell me what your history roll would be with that roll.
Okay, I rolled a 13, so let's see my bonuses here. Arcana's +8, so that's a 21. And then
21?
history is a +5, so that's an 18.
So picking this up, you will look at this and you'll say, ah, yes. It is not magical as far as I can tell.
Mouse quiet.
But it is probably worth enough to buy a house. Holy crap.
Oh.
Wow.
Ballpark, this thing is worth probably 500 gold pieces.
Woo.
Do you think that there are more of those inside of the other corpses? I can see why
Probably.
people desecrate.
Yes. Well, we've already done it, so I guess we'll just hold on to this.
In for a
If you
penny,
can,
in for a pound.
If you can get the
Truly.
spear to go away, we can check out the crypt. I'd like to go investigate the sarcophagus.
Are you going to leave the flaming sphere up, or are you going to dismiss it?
No, I'll dismiss it.
Okay, cool.
I think it
Good.
only lasts for like a minute anyway. It's not worth taking. Yeah, it's only a minute. Not worth taking with us.
All right. Looking into that room, you can see that there is a destroyed crypt. Now, the architectural plans that were wrapped in the mummy, of course, are absolutely destroyed. But you're more than welcome to piece around the room if you'd like.
Yes, please.
All right,
Yeah,
sounds good.
let's take a look.
So you're going to find a couple of things. There's no need for a roll on this. Actually, I will ask for you to make me a history roll. Looking through this room.
19.
19. All right, so
Let's go.
looking through the room, you're going to get the sense that whoever was entombed here was likely the architect of this facility. Insofar that the mummy was wrapped in the architectural plans of this building, but not only that, the walls themselves are inscribed with a complete map of the entire crypt of the of these guys. Not
Of the Talhound?
Yes, crypt. The crypt of the Talhound. I keep saying the crypt of the Talhundreth in my head. So, looking around, you can see the crypt of the Talhound inscribed along the wall. However, with this benefit, you are going to know the presence of every secret door in this place.
Wow.
Oh shit.
Which you've also... Did you literally find every single secret door? You already did. So you have confirmed every secret door is actually a secret door. You're like, hey, you're feeling pretty good about yourself. You're like, hey.
That's an ego boost.
Yeah, I didn't need the walkthrough. I did it on my own. Let me solo her.
God damn it.
And looking through this, you are going to find something else inside of the actual crypt, Sindri. And that is going to be something that one of your party members might find very useful. For inside of the crypt itself is a circular stone shield.
Oh, hey! Look at this. Anthea, do you want to use this?
I feel like I could ride on this, you know, like a toboggan.
Well.
Push me, Sindri.
All right, sure.
Yoo-hoo!
Grrr.
I don't think that's working very well, actually. Thank you for that. Maybe
We are
we
in
should just...
ASMR hell.
We are, truly. Maybe we should just give it to Carmilla instead.
Yeah, that seems like the right idea.
Okay.
Oi,
Here, you
Carmilla.
found it.
Thanks. Oi, Carmilla, check this out.
What? The beautiful shield.
Do you want it?
They're not using it anymore.
Never used shield before. Although I've also never really worn this heavy of armor. I suppose I have seldom gone up against things that actually do damage to me. Minor existential crisis.
Yeah, I can't relate to that. You should
Yes,
probably
I will
have this.
take. Yes, I will take. I will take the shield. Yes.
Cool.
Oh, good. Now the shield can
Fix
can be
awkwardly.
struck by things instead of your face.
I do not hold any particular affection for my face, but it does hurt when it gets hit. So
Sindri has a pointed look at Lady or at Alessandra. Oh, there's some scuff marks on your
nice
shield.
face. You kind of want to leave it the way it is.
the shield comes up. You can't see that she's blushing. I don't know what she's talking.
Oh, there's some scuff marks on that. Let me get those for you.
Oh, good job. Hide the evidence.
Well, now that we're done flirting, can we continue on and get this stupid dungeon over with?
Oh, who was flirting?
Ella's shield comes up as well.
It totally
Oh.
went over mine and Anthea's head, so.
No one.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
I guess we have one more hallway to investigate.
Yeah, I think so.
It's always through double doors. Do you notice that?
I mean, there are lots of things through double doors here. Oops. Oops. Oh no.
Just Aragorn it open.
Ah!
Lyric is going to climb onto the floating casket that still has a corpse inside of it and just ride
Oh,
it. Yeah, Lyric's gonna Captain Morgan this shit.
I guess they would go inward, yeah?
I guess so, yeah. So, yeah.
They do now!
Seeing as we've determined that.
We have. All right. Do you push open the doors to the south?
Yes.
Yeah, because pulling them won't work.
We'll pull them all.
He tried to pull open the doors. It's stuck. Oh Just push it.
All right. With that, you put your backs into it, and is Carmilla the first one in?
I assumed it was Lyric personally, but
no, Lyrics. I'm not going in first. I'm staying back here on top of this floating sarcophagus.
Bad things
yes,
happen when
Carmilla
I
will be
go first. Sorry.
Shield first.
All right.
One sec.
Keeps Anthea behind her.
Okay.
One sec. Ella's gonna do a thing, but Christina can't remember what the thing is.
That's unfortunate.
Right.
Sanctuary?
Okay. Well, Carmilla now has a shield, but Sindri's also up there, and Sindri gets like hit a lot in the face, and his face is getting pretty battered. Shield of Faith.
Perfect.
Plus 2 AC.
Thank you. I'm at 20 now.
All right. The glow of mystical energy suffuses you, and the two of you push the door open, and what lies beyond will shock you. After this quick break, be sure to stick around to find out 10 reasons why you shouldn't open tomb doors. See you in a second. Bye.
Local dentists hate him.
10 of them.
So anyway, we were just saying, welcome back. This is the part of the program where we talk to the chat. We were just saying that this is a lot of tombs in a row. This is tomb service.
Tomb
Tomb with a
service.
view.
I don't remember what the sun looks like anymore.
Tomb eternal.
Fawn tomb for 2.
I feel like
I-
tomb
Fresh
service could
air.
be like a fantasy, like skip the dishes. Like room service, but tomb service.
I mean,
Yeah.
That'd be pretty great.
DoorDash for mummies.
Oh my god, it's like Ninja Burger. We could run a game of that, like for Extra Life, tomb service, where it's literally just DoorDash.
I haven't.
But
thought
to
about
people
Ninja
in
Burger.
Just call it
tombs, so you have to
Dungeon
like
Dash.
dodge all the traps and stuff.
Yeah, because they have to bring it to you. Dungeon Dash.
But
What
like
was
you probably
feeling
had to do
like-
like some quick time events at the beginning to like make or get the food.
Have we done an Overcooked stream?
No,
No, we
I'm
played it before.
terrified of that game.
Oh,
I feel like that would not be a good time because I would just be screaming into the microphone. I play it with my brother sometimes, and it drives me insane.
There is much scream.
I mean, Shaq gets to vote on who has to go into the kitchen.
I thought you said Shaq
gosh.
gets the vote, and I was like, yes, Shaq gets the vote. This
We
is
don't have
Shaq.
Shaq
always gets
money.
the vote.
God,
we
I
don't
wish
have
we
Shaq
had
money.
Shaq money.
If we had Shaq money, we'd be streaming in person in the same room.
I mean, it'd be great, wouldn't it? Shaq. Also, we'd have Shaq.
Yeah,
Shaq would
I
like to
need-
be in a stream with you.
I need a taller
And
camera.
Papa John's pizza.
Oh my god.
It's hot to go.
It is.
Is it good?
Oh
it's
my
hot
God.
and it's ready. But is it good? It's hot and it's ready.
It has apparently gotten a lot better since Shaq took over. From
Wait, did
what I
Shaq
heard.
take over?
Yeah, when the guy, canceled himself.
When the guy did a
Shaq bought Papa
racism?
John's.
Shaq
When
owns
the guy
Papa
did a
John-
racism.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No, I'm Googling this right now. Hold on. Papa. Why isn't it called Papa Shack's then? I would totally go to Papa Shack's.
Well, because the shakaroni pizza. He has a whole thing.
I just thought it was hold on. Key
Shakaroni
people.
pizza. Yeah.
Joined its
guess.
board of directors and became a spokesman. Oh no, so yeah, former Robert. So he doesn't own it. He doesn't own it, Christa. He's just on the board.
He's just like the main guy, because from what I've heard, he's like in charge of things now. He's like the head of the board, maybe.
Yeah, so
And yes, totally brand recognition is why they left it, but
yeah, holy crap. I want a shakaroni now.
You might as well not mess with like a decent thing, right? Like if
Dude,
it
Shack is
got
such
it
a
all better,
chill
then
dude.
just leave it there.
Like, oh, mood, so good. Anyway, hi everybody. We're not sponsored by Shack, but my God, if I was, can you imagine? So welcome to the part of the program. We're going to talk to the chat super briefly while I prepare a background. Under dark one. Okay, cool. There we go. Yeah, so welcome. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, anything we need to be working on or doing, any cool stuff? Hey, y'all, join the damn Patreon, because if you join the Patreon, Christine has to run a game, and she's actually pretty good at it. So you should do it, because I want to play more games. And I will be letting you know what is happening regarding Star Trek soon if you're already on the Patreon, because everybody's work schedule got juggled. So that's why, if you're like, why isn't there a new episode of Star Trek? It's because literally everyone in the game, except for me, had their work life change. So yeah, it is a thing. It's life. So if we join the Patreon, we might be able to afford to, like, you know, pay people more, and then they won't have to work. That would be so good. I would love to be able to, like, just like have an entire crew just all employed.
Paid
Anyway,
guests.
paid guests, yeah.
Yeah. Special guests.
Special guest, Shaq.
Because we continue to have Shack money.
Continue. Well, I mean, like, if you join the Patreon, we'll have Shaq money. But anyway, it's fantastic to have you here. But you should also join the Patreon because, and this is really important, we are 1 week and we're 2 weeks and 1 day away from the start of Descent into Avernus. Session 0 starts in very, very short order. In 15 days, we are going to have Session 0 on Tuesday the 13th. So you should absolutely join up with us. You'll get to watch Cal run a game. Cal is hilarious. And I am not sure how wild this game's going to be, but I imagine it's going to be pretty fucking wild. You get to see me blue myself every week, because I'm going to be a tiefling. And it's going to be great. You see Caitlan with... Caitlan, did you get the rubber chest?
No, I figured it's just such a shallow V that I don't really need one.
You just need
Also-
to rip it, get a deep V.
Okay, but also we're gonna go back into like hot season, and I'm just gonna be dripping, and it's
Who
gonna be
wants
literally,
to
literally
live?
peeled off anyways. But like it's gonna be gross.
Can just the smell would be great.
Ugh.
But don't you want to see whether or not Orion would react in a weird way to Daddy Mommy?
Yeah,
Mommy
yeah.
Daddy?
I do have to get one. I do want to get one anyway, just for cosplay purposes. But
That's fair.
I actually have it up in a tab right now.
Do you
like
actually?
really nice ones? Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. So
that's fancy. Other cool stuff
Yeah.
that's happening that you should support. You should support Christa. I don't know, just be supportive. The Carmilla costume shirt is on the TeePublic right now if you want to get your own Carmilla costume. Look how nice it is. That's the best Carmilla costume we've ever seen. Nothing says Carmilla costume like a Carmilla costume.
like the words Carmilla costume. You're
Yeah.
not wrong.
Yeah, I rarely am.
Although
when
the
it comes
ones they are slightly different. This one is a custom made with a very shiny vinyl cut out on Cricut and ironed on very,
Well, of
very
course,
poorly.
that's
So
one
the
of a
shirts,
kind.
The shirts will look slightly different. Exactly. This is one of a kind.
But if
the
you'd
shirts
like
on
to,
TeePublic
yeah,
are great.
it's super good.
Redbubble? TeePublic?
It's on TeePublic. I haven't put it on Redbubble yet, but we do have a Redbubble store that has. I'm going to be honest. Redbubble is slightly higher quality, but it's also very expensive. So I tend to put more stuff on TeePublic because I like to save you money because I'm broke. Why aren't you? I assume you are. Yeah. So that is what I have to say. Join 15 more patrons is all it takes. And I have been very lax at like encouraging people to join, but no more. And then I'm very excited though, guys. I'm way behind on publishing the prettified version of the heroic histories for Vecna and for high level play. But Robin's in town and she like we're gonna go pick her up tomorrow from her parents' place and I'm gonna put her to work. I'm gonna make her do the InDesign work and I'm gonna give her money. I'm gonna pay Robin to do it on her vacation time. Give her an editing credit. It's ridiculous. No, she said she would. She'll probably just end up like reading like porn on the couch, knowing her. But you know, it is what it is. Or spicy book talk books or something. I don't know.
You're talking about the Court of series.
The Court of X and X. Well, she's also got a copy of a book I bought, Butcher and Blackbird, which is about two serial killers who hook up, I think. That I loaned her. I haven't read it yet, but maybe it's good.
Like Dylan Edwards.
I've heard it has a lot of trigger warnings.
You mean the menu? Yeah. All right, folks. It is. Wow, I'm very tan in this. I'm not nearly so tan. Hold on. Let me be honest with you. There we go. Let me lighten my camera a little bit. Wait, how far can I reach into Christine's screen? Oh, I moved the thing over. All right, so folks, let's head back into game because we've got a bit more to do before we confuse Amy with everything that happened. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Hello and welcome back to Phandelver and Below, the Shattered Obelisk, here on Dork Tales. Pushing open the door, you find yourselves in a large room lined with 7 carvings of dwarf miners hard at work. A mining cart against the north wall holds a large chunk of black stone about a foot long that looks very similar to the piece of black stone you acquired from the floors above. The doors slam against the walls, issuing dust and debris across this long, forgotten crypt. What do you do?
Carefully walk in.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold your coattail, just for old time's sake.
I'm gonna put a pin in the doors that swing out into the hallway to make sure they don't slam shut behind us.
Sounds good.
Good thought. Big brain moment.
As you head inside of the rooms, the walls will begin to tremble. Bits of dust will fall from the ceiling, from along the creases of the walls. Do you continue further? I'm sure this is normal, right? At least it's not a Hydra.
Well, it could be a Hydra.
Shut up. We probably should have had a bit of a rest first. I don't like this.
Well, we can rest when we're out of here.
Yeah.
Looking at the map, this has got to be the last room.
This looks like it has to be the last room, yeah. Oh, you mean from the map in the other room?
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, I thought you were speaking in the third person.
No.
It's terribly confusing. But it
Continue
appears
forward.
All right. It appears there's nothing here aside from the minecart. Lyric will float inside atop her crypt to about there, to about the crossway at the bottom of this L-shaped room. Where are the rest of you moving to? Who is going to? Oh, you're going to
move myself to the corner there.
I think Ella's gonna kind of try and stay near-ish, but with hopefully enough space that Tunnel Fighter might be useful.
Okay. Oh, I have an idea. I can
What?
send the crypt to go and pick it up.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Lyric is going to hop off and say, that way if it's a trap, I mean, this
I'm gonna
thing...
turn on Divine Sense.
Yeah, does it have a mind to be tickled even?
I wasn't planning on tickling it.
No, but Sindri's brain got tickled last time you touched one, right?
Sindri has a
Wait a
mind.
minute. I did, and you know what else I have? Bonk, bonk, bonk. This crown that I've attuned to in the downtime that prevents psychic possession.
Oh,
That's
fancy.
good. That's what it was.
I just don't want to go and. You know what? I'll just want to come with me. I don't want to go up there by myself.
I can come with you. I can hold your hand, Sindri.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, looking around the
She
room...
Hold your hand.
Beautiful. Alessandra, looking around the room, you are going to see that the walls themselves... Now, I have to ask, Divine Sense, it is blocked by how much material?
Total cover.
That's kind of dumb. So what I'm going to allow you is a perception roll.
Okay.
I agree. That's such a stupid roll. It's like, oh, you can't see it, you don't know. Then what's the point of it being a sense?
Exactly, right? It should be based on all sorts of senses. It
Yeah.
should just be eyes, should be ears, touch, taste, smell. It should be
Well,
like...
it's also supposed to be like a magical thing. Like evil registers on your senses like a noxious or odor. And powerful
in
good
that
rings like heavenly
case-
music. Like...
Oh, well, in that
But they're
case...
standing around a corner.
And you're
Whoa.
opening your awareness to detect such forces.
I'm sorry. No. So in that case, as you use that, give me a perception roll.
Okay. Natural 20.
Natural 20, you are going to scent the presence of the undead. Looking around,
Undead.
you see that there are
Smell it.
7. It's true. There are 7 carvings along the wall, as I said, of dwarven miners. But looking at them, you don't think they're actually carvings. You think that those are in actuality... They are, in actuality, carvings that are covering crypts.
Hmm?
The carvings are covering crypts, I think.
Oh my, that's a lot of them.
Sindri will
so
step back.
It's pretty. Oh god, it stinks. Oh, I don't know if you know, but evil really stinks. Like, oh, it's so
Like-
gross.
Like, what kind of a stink?
Like, it's kind of like, you know those old guys who smoke too much and have like for
Ew.
their entire lives and like really bad body odor, all combined
Ew.
in like the stinkiest of cheeses, like
It is awful.
just really foul. And with like really no good payoff at the end either. At least stinky cheese tastes good.
So what do we do?
Oh, skeletons.
You ready?
Oh, zombies and skeletons.
Alessandra
And
have
mummies.
her shield out and her sword out.
Sindri has his bow drawn, like, who's in there?
Guessing you might have to approach that thing maybe before we touch it.
Lots of other things happened when we touched things.
Of course, we have
Okay.
to actually go up and touch it. Why wouldn't we just be able to stay back here where it's safe?
Well, we don't all have to go up. I'll just go. It's not gonna be that bad.
Well, what about if the lyric, your idea? What if we got into position and then you had your whatever you called it again? I'm sorry, my brain just died. Go up and touch it.
Well, either thing works.
Unless, Sindri, that's the spot you want to be. If these things were to attack us.
I'm gonna want to go up there and fight it anyways. So.
Okay. Then I'm gonna let go of your hand now.
Okay. Thank
okay,
you.
Sorry. You're welcome. I'll be here next time.
Good luck.
Sindri will take his staff and poke one of the crypts. Oh, wait, skeletons! Bang, 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 bang.
It is... Nothing stirs.
So, like, is the cart closed in?
The cart is not. It is a mine cart, like the kind you would, like... The kind Indiana Jones would ride in while sword fighting someone else in another cart.
I'm gonna peer into the cart.
One would say it looks just like this.
Yeah. And it's got that big rock in it, hey?
Got that big rock. And
It's
a
a
pickaxe.
Well, I'm gonna move the cart. Can I steer the cart?
Sure. Yeah, you can try to. It is pretty... You know what? The art shows it looking pretty good. So yeah, you can try to move it a little bit.
I'll try and move the cart.
Okay. As the cart squeaks to life as you move its old rusty wheels, you are going to see the obelisk shard shift inside of it. And that is the moment you hear.
I knew it.
As 7 specters rise from the crypts, and I need an initiative roll!
Oh dear.
All right. Yay, specters. Okay, so.
Oh, almost a nat 20.
Okay, so.
But it wasn't.
It was not meant to be. Okay, so what do we have? Okay, so. Let's roll initiative. And what'd you get on yours, Anthea? Oh, perfect. Okay, oh, and I have to roll for lyric. Oh, actually, pretty good for lyric. So that's a 19 for lyric. So, looking at the initiative, what I have right now is I have Ella with a 22. Then I have Spectre 1. Then I have... Sorry, with a 22. Then I have... you guys are tied. Then I have Sindri. Then I have Spectre 2, Spectre 3, all tied because they rolled real well. Then I have, so it's gonna go pew, pew, pew. Okay, Spectre 4. Then I have Carmilla, Spectre 5, Anthea, and Lyric. Actually, pardon me. I've got Lyric up there, Spectre 5 down there. Got too many people, guys. And then I've got Spectre 6 and Spectre 7. All right. The specters emerge from inside of the coffins, rearing to life and preparing to strike at you. Top of the initiative, it is Ellasandra and the first specter, who is coincidentally right next to you, because we're doing this in clockwise order, starting with Ellasandra.
Lovely. Bonus action.
Okay.
Celestial Revelation.
Ooh.
My wings sprout. Oh, I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, it's gonna attack you. Same time, simultaneous attacks. Go. That's a 12. I think it tries to grab you, but you are going to hit it first.
Okay. That is a 16 and an 18 plus a bunch of stuff.
That is an absolute hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. So they are 58 each. And I will add a smite in there too.
Oh, damn. Okay, give me the total damage together, please.
Okay. You know what? I'm just going to pull the calculator up so it's nice and easy. $42 points of damage.
42 points of damage. It is going to be consumed by radiant energy as you plunge your sword twice into it, burning away to nothing before it can even strike you. Do you have any other actions you'd like to do? Good.
I move up to help flank like Sindri to help support so he's not completely surrounded by like 5 ghosts by himself.
All right, time to go. Bustin' does make you feel good. All right, moving up. It is Sindri and 2 specters acting in sequence. What do you do, Sindri?
I'm going to step to beside Lady Alessandra, and I've used my bonus action to take patient defense.
Okay.
And I'm going to use 2 melee attacks against the specter that's at the wall.
Okay.
That's a 10 and a 16.
All right, the 16 is going to hit. The 10 is not.
And that'll be 12 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
12 points of magical bludgeoning damage. Beautiful. The specters are going to charge you. They're acting on the same initiative, so the patient defense is not going to apply to them, but guess what?
Yep.
They both missed. Thanks to your lovely spirit, pardon me, not spirit guardians, your shield of faith.
Thank you very much.
Because I rolled an 18. One of them is going, okay, 2 of them are going to sail toward you. Another is going to flank you, forming a nice T section there with Alessandra. This one is going to have disadvantage because it's acting after your initiative. Because, are you done with your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Patient defense paid off, dropping my 20 to an 11. It grabs at you, trying its life drain effect. You feel it try to reach inside of yourself, but you're just, your defense, too patient. Carmilla, you're up. Too patient, too defense.
Okay, I'm going to take a swing at this one that is next to me, right at the bottom of the room. And that is going to be a 23.
A 23 is absolutely going to hit.
And I presume this is undead, so if I'm hitting it with Lightbringer, cool. And yeah, let's use superiority on that. Does anyone feel like they need to move?
I could move my crypt thingy.
Yeah, if that will be helpful.
5,
Just trying to think if there's anything else I could do.
I can move half its speed, right?
Yes, half its speed without.
All right.
Yeah.
So she's going to go.
We'll do that.
Go, and it's going to go dun 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 into the fray.
Perfect. Ooh, that's nice. 10, 6, and that's 16, and 6 is 22.
How do you do it?
Okay. She is gonna whistle for the crypt, and as the crypt comes around, it's gonna open up, and she's just gonna one-handed bap and just tennis this thing into the crypt, and the crypt will slam shut over top of the spirit.
And you swear that you can hear from inside of the crypt. Yeah.
Then I am going to take my movement and take my second action. I am going to attack this other spirit up here.
Okay.
And
It's
that
a specter,
is
spelled with an R-E
sorry.
because it's fancy.
Because it's Canadian.
Because it's French. It was, see, they were trying to make it to the Olympics and they didn't.
Does a
Probably.
15?
It hits.
Okay. Just debating if I needed determination on that one. Okay, and same here. Oh, and then I'm going to I'll use, I'm guessing no one else wants to move. So in case I don't kill this one, I'm just going to use a distracting strike on it.
Okay, sounds good. Give me your total damage, please.
13, 19.
19. Hey, Carmilla, there's a really cool thing. Your shield is a studded dwarven stone shield. It gives you a +2 to your defense, and you can shield bash with it for 1d4 as a bonus action.
Can I do that even if I don't have a light weapon in my other hand?
Oh, damn it. The mace.
That's the problem. Yeah. I am too emaciated.
Yes,
I'll figure it out one day.
Yes, you can. It is a magic item now that allows you to do this. It is a basic bitch item. Because it's so stupid. Like, I don't care if you have a one-handed weapon, you should be able to shield bash.
It's okay because I rolled a nat 1. I clearly was not supposed to do that.
Okay, so you are going to try to bash, and your shield is going to go woof, and it's going to cling into the wall, like just go ka-tonk, like you're Captain freaking America. No, it's gonna no. It's gonna fly across the room like you're Steve Rogersing it. And it's going to, you know what it's actually gonna do? You're gonna like go whing, and it's going to fly over to the left, almost hitting Sindri, but is going to go right through one of the specters as it's incorporeal. And it's gonna go and then reform and kind of look at you like, what the hell, man?
I'm gonna look back at it with exactly the same look.
Okay.
Sheer confusion.
Sheer confusion. All right. Anything else on your turn? I think that's it.
No, that's everything. Yep.
All right. Lyric is going to go. Go and smash it. Show them a tomb with a view, and is going to command the. Oh, that's gonna hit. Is going to command the mobile tomb to attack the one that you were attacking, Carmilla. And it is going to once again go clamp, and as it does, you're going to see like a corpse rattling around inside of this casket. As it totally just chomps that one, and it's going to discorporate. Oh, I think I did it! Good job, me! Good job, me! And so that's a bonus action to command that, right? What you're gonna command for the bonus action, or when you as part of the same bonus action used for your bardic inspiration. That's some weird writing there, guys. That's some weird writing there. Wait, does that mean that it only gets a number of... Huh. Okay, cool. I see what they mean by that. And then I guess she's going to point at the one to the left of Sindri and go, "Hey, you there! Did you die from embarrassment? Look at your stupid face! I bet your mother did!"
Wow, mad harsh.
The Spectre is going to save on that vicious mockery save, and is going to just kind of go, "I don't speak your language," in Dwarven. And then it's Anthea's turn.
Oh, okay. Cool. Let's move up just a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so now we're a bit more in the fray. Yeah, I'm just gonna start attacking the one that's in the very corner.
Perfect.
With a firebolt. Let's go, let's get it.
Let's go.
Let's rile it up. Ka-cha. Using my... no, that's not gonna work. And I'm gonna miss with a 10.
What'd you get?
A 10.
Cool. Everybody has determination right now, just so you know.
Okay, I'll use it for a 13.
You hit.
Does it really?
It actually hits. Yeah. I'm not
Whoa,
just pitying
crazy.
you. Like it.
Okay, I was like a 13 is gonna hit either.
I will talk about this at the end of game. Why this module has hit a speed bump for me.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, in that case, let's go. With 11 plus 5 is 16 fire damage.
16 fire damage. Your flame
And
is
I'm
going
gonna...
to. Oh, you're going to?
No, go.
Your flame is going to engulf it, but not pass through it completely, but it doesn't do as much damage as you think it should.
Okay, fair
if
enough.
this were living.
Well, it's Squish's turn. Squish is
Do it,
gonna
Squish.
attack you.
Squish 20.
Yeah.
Not squishy.
25, 30. Okay, it can just hit. Yeah, range 30 feet. Okay, perfect. Ka-cha. 25 to hit.
25 to hit is absolutely going to hit. Give me damage.
6 damage.
6
Force damage.
Force damage. Now that is going to do some damage. It's going to ring this thing's bell, and it is going to and vanish into the wall, appearing directly between you and Carmilla, and it's going to take a swipe at you on its turn.
Yeah, fair enough.
Oh my god, that's going to be a super hit. That's going to, it's not a crit, but it is a 19 plus something. So it's a 20 something.
That's fine.
All right, let's do a little bit of something I like to call my life drain ability. It's going to plunge its hand into your chest, and you're going to feel your life force siphon into it. You're going to take 15 points of necrotic damage, and I need a con save.
Okay. Nat 20.
Oh god.
There it is.
All right, you are immune to the negative side of this life drain for 24 hours, I'm going to say. So you'll still take damage from it, but as far as the hit point total being reduced, that would have happened? No, it doesn't work on you for some reason.
Too strong.
It's too strong.
Too strong of will.
Too strong of will. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, you guys mulched a couple before I could get them to act. So that's fun. Cool. Top of the initiative with Ella. Ella, A.
Okay. I am going to split my attacks
Okay.
against these two on either side of Sindri. So I'm going to attack the first one to, let's say, his right.
Sounds good.
Nat 20.
Oh, it's about time.
And I'm smiting.
Okay. And who
And all
are
I
you
have
giving
left
your
is second level
advantage to?
spell slots. Who's
You would
next
like-
in the order?
It's me.
Okay, Sindri gets advantage then.
Thank you.
Okay, quick add this all up, because I'm definitely going to need a calculator this time around. That is 3, 6, 7. $65 points of damage.
Holy crap. All right, so here's the deal. Were we using splash over rules in this? Were we using
You've
cleave
been
rules?
using it occasionally, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to use that for this. So you are going to swipe your blade. How do you hit both of them?
I guess... Shit. Sindri, duck!
Yep.
All right, Sindri uses a patient defense to duck underneath as your blade cleaves through, exploding two of these with radiant energy.
Okay. I step up next to Sindri, and attack the next one.
All right, give it to me.
I am not shitting you. I just rolled another nat 20.
Oh my god.
And guess what I can do a second time? Divine Smite.
All right.
Let's go.
Yeah, it means
There's my
like
last second level spell slot.
we hired a paladin for a reason. Let's go.
You also rolled absolute garbo earlier this session. Like,
Yep.
No, this is karma. Someone turned karmic dice on. If you get the reference from Baldur's Gate.
$67 points of damage.
Okay, you are not close enough to use your cleave on that, but how do you do it with that one?
So I think she did the side swipe, yelling at Sindri to duck, step up, and then I think she'll just come back with a back swipe this time.
Beautiful. It is
And it's just this lovely smooth motion. Here I was thinking I would do this Divine Smite twice on the 2. And that would be cool enough.
Yep, that's dope as hell.
That was
Congratulations.
amazing.
All right, that one is going to explode with holy light. And Sindri, there's one left.
Oh, and I guess I've got advantage a second time for somebody.
Oh, that's true. Give it
Can I give advantage to 2 of Sindri's hits?
No.
Sindri's already getting advantage because of my thing on this guy.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Can
Next on the
Sindri
list
just
is...
auto crit? He has 3
All right,
advantages.
Sindri,
right
roll triple. Roll 3 dice.
Yay!
all right. So first attack, I'm rolling 3 dice.
Just because it's stupid.
I got 19, so.
Nice.
Second attack is going to be I rolled another night. I rolled with advantage on that. So let me try it. Actually, so 17 to hit, and then I'm going to make 2 flurry bolt attacks because I'm going all in. So 17 and 22. So
Okay.
4 hits. So
That sounds...
it.
So, moving forward, please tell me, these are all magical, correct?
Yep.
Cool. I have 8 hit points.
So
Would you like to describe this?
yeah. So I'm gonna duck under Ella's attack, and then just like fall through that motion and just run and kick the specter directly through the wall. Just, not so incorporeal. Is that the word for it? Anyhow,
Incorporeal?
want to get out of here? Sindri's gonna walk over to the minecart and start rolling.
Incorporeal wall.
Eh,
Oh.
Is everyone okay, by the way?
That was...
Yeah. I'm feeling a little worse for wear now, but I also didn't heal myself before we got into this fight. So, I mean, my bad. My bad.
That was...
It's okay. Neither did I.
I'm down to 42. Shit.
This
I'm
was...
at 36.
This was
Well, I'm
strangely
27 now.
anticlimactic.
Oh, God.
Does anyone feel like the strange brain thing should have been the end boss of this dungeon and not the one above it? You know, just for climax's sake?
Who are we to question the great wizards? We don't know these things.
Maybe they got tired of being down here, and so they went upstairs?
I
don't
feel like these
know.
dungeons were planned by committees.
I don't think Doomithorn has committees. I think that's kind of against the whole thing about.
What
God,
is this
seriously.
thing in the corner?
The design here honestly put the dumb in Doomithorn.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. I'm not going to say that until we're out of the end.
50
Right?
inspectors
Yeah.
show up.
Heard you
I'm
talking
kidding,
smack.
I'm kidding. Hopefully he only speaks Dwarvish.
I'm gonna look in the cart.
Looking at the cart, you can see that there is, in fact, a large piece of that black stone. Now, here's the only problem with this, much like the previous one. This foot-long piece of black stone weighs an impossible 50 pounds. So this will be quite heavy for anybody putting it in their pack.
Did the wheels on this thing work?
The wheels do work.
It's
yeah,
in a
yeah,
cart.
Oh, I could make that hover.
Or could we just do the old-fashioned way? Carmilla's gonna grab the things and pull.
It's gonna make that like screeching noise of like a bad shopping cart.
Oh, bugger.
I think it's pretty old.
Oh, yikes. I could probably oil it.
It'll at least get us to the stairs.
Just rub squish on it.
Well.
Truly.
The stone reverberates as you pull the cart. But if you want to make me a Tinker Tools roll to repair the cart.
Would like that.
May I help, as I have sort of been helping her with tinkering the last however long together?
I'll allow it, but if she
Nice.
fails, it's your fault.
Oh.
That's fine. I accept this.
Okay. All right.
Well, I got 14 and 13 on the dice. So.
Okay, that's enough to oil a wheel.
Sweet.
It's not enough to oil a wheel. You're all fucked. No, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Oil can. Oil
You can. Oil can. All right. So you're going to oil up this wheel, and
Perfect.
as you do, you'll see that it has an H logo on the side of it. So it looks like someone named Hondo designed this. And you can see, you actually have seen these type of minecarts before. This is an Odyssey.
Ooh.
Yeah, the Hondo Odyssey.
Seat 6.
Seat 6. Six
Oh,
gnomes.
they have to be really small. Yeah.
All right. And with that, slowly but surely, you can make your way back, pushing this mine cart as it's going to scrape against the floor a little bit, but it's pretty well oiled. And you can make it back to the large crystal chamber, where your friend, Rivy Biddle, is taking a bit of a snooze. The ancient gnome is lying on the floor, kind of with his feet out, kind of doing that old man in like Mayberry, kind of like snoozing against something with like a piece of like straw in his lips. Oh, hey there. I was able to chisel off a bit of the stone, and the darndest thing happened. The thing collapsed. It was dancing around for a bit, and then it just stopped. Oh, I can only keep concentration on one thing. Sorry about that. Oh. Did you find what you're looking for?
Ta-da!
Wow,
Yes,
you're
we
really
did.
strong to be picking that up. Or are you just showing it off? You're just showing it
I'm
off.
just showing you. Like, ta-da!
Oh, that's really good. Hey, so folks, I really appreciate everything you've done. You think it'd be possible for me to catch a lift with you toward Gibbet's Crossing if you're headed that way, or back to Phandelver, whichever seems like the best place?
Absolutely. Well, we're going to be heading down to Gibbets, but we can give you a lift. Well, you can travel with us to the surface.
That would probably be very useful. I could stay maybe in some of the quarters up above if they're still in operation. You came down through there, didn't you? Are there still stone beds? I like a good stone bed. Good for the lumbars.
There are many, actually.
I can wait for you there. I would warn you though, Gibbet's Crossing, if you're headed that way. If it's been abandoned for quite some time. So be careful. The only folk who tend to go down that way are, well, thieves and explorers like yourselves. Yep. So anyway,
Thank you. We'll be very careful, but we have a mission.
all right. If you
We're
want,
almost there.
you could probably ride on top of this coffin. Well, that seems a bit like subtext for the audience, but sure.
Oh, no.
What do you think, chat?
Who are you talking to?
Who is he
What's
talking
chat?
to? Sorry, it's just a gnomish expression to speak in the fourth person. Did you know there's fourth persons as well as thirds and seconds and firsts? Yes, I did study that in school as a linguist and an art history major. I'm going to make this a running joke whether or not Amy wants it.
We love art history in this house.
We do, in this house. This is my house. All right. Is there anything else you want to do in the crypt of the Talhund?
No.
I would like to leave it.
Peace. Let's get the fuck out.
All right. You head back upstairs. The area that once had been inhabited by the drow is completely empty again. Now, you can see that the remnants of their camp is still there. There's still a little bit of flammable material there, dried mushroom stalks and bits of firewood that had been collected, mostly from broken bits of furniture for the little, well, actually, you know what, not that, because there literally is no wood in this entire place. So we're going to say a little, it looks like the drow left behind a campfire's worth of dried fungi, a very woody type of fungi. And as you make it back to the room that you slept in and the room that the brothers had slept in, you're going to see that there is a small package lying in the kitchen. It is on the central cutting table, wrapped in a little bit of wax paper, dark purple wax paper. It has a note on it, written in Undercommon. Does anyone here speak Undercommon?
You know, I think I do.
Ooh, fancy. Behind you, you can hear...
sorry. I was thinking about taking it, then I took Infernal instead.
Okay. So, we're going to say written in Undercommon and then Dwarven beneath it.
We're the crew that never speaks the language that's needed.
I know.
I speak Dwarven.
Yeah, no kidding.
I
I thought someone had a language spell though, but maybe that's just conversational.
I think Lyric does.
Ring of the Order?
Yeah.
Did that give a language thing, or no? I had to let you be understood.
I think it allows you to be understood. So written in Dwarven beneath that is something to sate you should you return. Hugs and kisses. That guy's name.
Our chef friend left us something. Sindri will use his food knife to cut open the package, and
there is enough there for grilled cheese sandwiches. That Yanthda left you.
Yeah, they were so good. See, they were so nice. I told you guys, and you guys just smirked at me, chuckled.
And I got a cooking lesson, didn't I?
You did get a cooking lesson.
Excellent.
Should we stay here and rest? There's a bed here, and there's many chairs in this room.
And there'll be grilled cheese.
Grilled cheese is very good.
And after we get a big sleep, we'll head out to Gibbets Crossing tomorrow morning.
That sounds like a good idea.
Bright and
do you
early.
have control fire?
Do I?
Yeah, the
That's a
cantrip.
great question.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we said yes.
Sure.
Light the fire!
I also have tinder twigs.
Oh, well, that's boring, but okay.
Watch, I'll swipe right. And it starts.
Oh my gosh.
What? All right. So Lyric will start a fire, and soon you will have, well, some of your rations. Some grilled cheese sandwiches out of the bread and cheese that was left behind. A nice pungent cheese that's going to smell absolutely stinky in the air, but the moment it touches your taste buds, the fragrant, it's actually kind of like almost like a truffle camembert, and it is going to just melt in your mouth. Lyric will play her nickel harpa, and you will all get the benefit of a nice song of rest. And
What is that again?
A nickel harpa?
No, the Song of Rest.
Honestly, it doesn't matter because you're all going to be long resting. So
okay.
Song of Rest helps on a short rest, but it's still going to be a very pleasant little bit of basically passive downtime music. Well, that was very interesting. Who wants to sleep on the bed?
I have a bedroll.
As do I.
It's comfier.
Perhaps our friend can stay.
Oh yes, you said you liked those.
He is already snoring on top of the crypt that is now, after an hour has passed, come to a rest in the corner where it permanently will remain unless carried. I can't wait to make it back to I'm gonna miss prom at this rate.
Oh, buddy.
That's a weird dream. And can I get a passive insight check? So passive insight, Sindri and Anthea, what is your passive insight?
16.
Perfect. Both of you are going to notice that kind of as you're standing around, well, the bed's large enough for two, so a couple could sleep in there, or I could just take it. Allasandra's additional eyes are looking at Carmilla and then flicking back toward the room. The eyes on her cheeks. Kind of doing a...
Does Carmilla notice this?
What's your passive insight?
10.
No.
She's cleaning off all of the rock chips off of her shield.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we can take shifts. Why don't you take first watch with me?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just leave that to leave that. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
I am happy to do middle shift, as I often do, despite the fact that the light is not an issue down here.
Sindri's gonna look at Anthea, just kind of. What are we gonna do?
I
I don't care which shift I take. I can take last shift then. It's fine.
Last shift is perfect for you. You can get the coffee started.
I don't need to get the coffee started. I have this. And Lyric will pull out her decanter of endless coffee.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
Well, then we don't have to spend, however long every morning again fighting with the coffee
This
machine.
is mine.
Oh, I'm fine. I don't need the coffee. Really, truly.
Hey, Lyric, I have something to show you in the hallway.
All right. Lyric will follow you into the hallway.
Oh my god.
What?
We're giving them space.
Space to what?
Figure it out. Not you, them.
Oh. All right, fine. I'll take middle watch.
Nope, that's not your shift. If we leave Carmilla and Alessandra to spend the middle shift together, maybe it'll move things along.
Don't we want them in? Don't we want them in the bed together longer?
But we want them to have time separate together. And the more time we spend worrying about this, the weirder it gets.
The more time y'all are out in the hallway, everyone going, what is going on?
I don't know. What are they?
You-
Are they flirting?
Oh, I did not think of that. I thought Sindri
Anyhow,
was
let's not overthink this.
I don't think that's a problem. Fine. It's all good. Let's go.
Okay. Sindri's gonna like set himself up in the hallway with a chair, just like, holy shit, this is harder than it needs to be, and just.
Carmilla,
It's
do
not
you
my
think we
fault
should
if
try and
it's
make sure they
hard.
have watch together so they can like get past whatever this is.
You know what? I think that's a very good idea. Well, I don't know. I don't know if Sindri and I forgot the other guy's name. What's your boyfriend's name, Sindri?
Sildar.
Sildar. I knew it was this. I don't know if Sildar and Sindri are monogamous. I don't know if I want to put that forward. Should we be encouraging that? I don't know.
I mean, if we just give space, I would assume that they are like decent people, right? And don't you generally just like either have these conversations or like
Yes, I
treat people nicely?
well, yes, I suppose it's better to just have those conversations outright, and be open about your feelings about someone if you have them.
That makes sense.
Hmm. Well, okay, so I suppose we only really need to take 2 shifts. So perhaps we let them have shift. This is like that riddle with the cabbage and the wolf and the chicken.
I don't think I've heard that one.
Is someone
sandwich?
talking about cabbage soup?
Well, you see,
That sounds tasty.
I could use another grilled cheese.
yeah. Yes,
Alas,
I suppose.
there is no more cheese.
Oh no, Travis. Sorry. So yes, who was taking the first watch?
I am with Sindri.
I'm on first watch with Anthea.
Oh,
Yes,
and
sir.
Lyric, you're sure you don't want to take first watch?
No, I'm going to go to sleep like a sane person. I had to spend
Oh,
far
that is
too
a
many
very good
spells
idea.
trying
Would
to
you like
save
the
you.
bed?
No, I think I'm going to read up on ancient history first. There is a library here, after all. I'm going to go see what's in there.
Well, in that case, Lady Alessandra, would you like the bed?
Sure. Can you get the straps on the back of my armor? This is pretty safe, though. I don't want to
yes.
actually like sleep in it this time.
Yes, of course. Completely innocently and oblivious.
Ah, totally. I mean, literally, you generally need help to get in and out of like plate armor.
Exactly.
So-
I know, and I love the idea of like Alessandra and Carmilla helping with each other with their armor, and everyone else is seeing it as this like beautiful romantic scene of them like undressing one another, and they're like, "Man, this is the only way to do it. Like, we're the only ones that know armor. We have to do this."
Here we are breaking our fingernails, getting like pieces undone.
Exactly.
That's beautiful. Beautiful.
Well,
All right.
Perhaps, how about you take the bed and I will maybe take some of the cushions and have the floor. But I would love to discuss more about shield work with you.
Oh, yeah. Have you ever had to use one before?
And she's just gonna sit on the bed. Just start.
Yeah. We'll just and they'll just let us know when watch is time.
She'll start like giving you technical details of like angles and like how to, I don't know, thrust from the shoulder.
Exactly. Yeah. How to catch brace yourself, but to have some give and
Like
there's lots of
like,
loud grunting.
Don't have it so close that it's not supported, and then it'll just smack you in the face.
Yeah. Many details.
Perhaps we should not interrupt them. I can take a longer shift, maybe?
Listen, I don't think there's any saving us.
Probably true. Alright, then I'm going to get some sleep now.
Sounds good.
Good night. Just instantly.
I have a feeling that when, like, lyric shuts off like a switch, just... Alright.
Mm-hmm.
The music dies too, of course, when she does. Alright. The night passes. With the music and the full bellies in your system. I'd like everyone to roll me a d20. And only tell me if you get a botch.
It was close.
Same.
Alright.
I got a 19.
Oh,
But
that's the
doesn't
opposite
matter.
of a botch.
I know.
The fire burns out close to morning as Lyric strokes it down. Stokes it down, pardon me. Not strokes it down, that's something.
Sir?
Different channel. That's the Dork Tales OF. Coming soon to Patreon. As you awaken, each from your night of rest and watch, you are all completely healed and are feeling quite a bit better. There's only one more place to go. Gibbet Crossing. Very underground, according to the map that you discovered from the goblins.
Well, if it's all right with you folks, I think...
Rivy Biddle says.
I think I'll stay up here until you make it back from Gibbet's Crossing. If you've got a couple of rations you could loan me there, that would be very helpful. I won't eat them unless I have to. Although there are some oats and some porridge bits in this kitchen. I guess I could use this room as my place. I could hold myself up in here. There's even a library.
We do have some rations. I assume we have some rations available.
Oh yeah, you got tons. Nobody eats rations in D&D.
If you do get trapped, there is a training room to the northeast. There are some sparring dummies who will engage if you don't tell them to stand down. But
all
they
you have
could
to
be
do
a
is
decent-
tell them to stand down.
in Dwarven.
Oh, okay, good. I speak Dwarven.
Yeah,
Oh, good.
it's a defendable space, so if you feel like you're not safe or you want a place to hide, that's a good spot as well.
You guys are the best friends I never expected to meet inside of an ancient tomb. Well, good luck. I wish you all the best. Not that you'll need it. You're, incredibly capable individuals.
Thank you, Rivy Biddle.
Thank you, Sindri. Whatever your last name is.
Chris is gone.
But he's right there. I can see him.
It's over. It's over, man.
Well, it's very nice to meet you too. And you take care of yourself.
I'll do my
And
best.
I hope it gets better. Your condition.
Oh, the being prematurely old and dying at a young age that's actually an old age thing?
Yes.
Yeah, sure, maybe it will. When you say it like that, it sounds kind of a bummer.
Really, truly.
I mean,
Truly
it is
does. I didn't
very,
think of
it
it that
is
way.
very, very possible that someone at your home or someone that we come across or someone that you come across could cast that. What is the reincarnate, and then perhaps you will come back as something much more interesting with an even longer life, perhaps something taller.
I don't mean to be rude to my saviors, but you realize that was incredibly racist and inappropriate, right?
No, I meant longer living because you're at the end of this life.
Well,
I was
but
not
also
mentioning you
more
being as
interesting.
benevolent.
I'm a gnome. Gnomes are
No,
gnomes-
I didn't
look,
say. Sorry, I didn't. I
gnomes
mean
are the
more
fucking
interesting.
bomb.
I
Well,
think
how
those
long
are
have you
very
lived here?
interesting.
Now, to be fair, I think if I was reincarnated as a bugbear, I think that would be more interesting. I have lived my entire life as this
You
kind of
just have
humanoid. I think something
hairballs.
else would be more interesting.
It wouldn't be more interesting. The height thing is just it's a bit of a look. You tallings. I mean, this one gets it. Points at Anthea.
Yeah, height's
Like-
overrated.
Height's overrated. I mean,
Mhm,
yeah, sure, you can
truly.
reach tall shelves, but I mean, you guys have bad backs. And a number of times I've heard you complain about having to reach under something. Or what about you?
Sir,
Hello,
you are the one that
rude.
was complaining about the lumbar.
Because
I'm-
he's old.
I'm
Clearly,
prematurely-
height does not matter.
Height doesn't look. Size doesn't matter. All right. And you're the types. Let me guess. When you drop a grape on the floor, you just kick it underneath your food storage cube. Right?
Oh my
But
god.
when you pick
no.
it up, it's still fine.
I feel like
And
we're
normally my dogs get to it before I can.
Not the grapes.
everyone. We're all up here, and we need to come back down here. Okay.
You make a good point.
Shh.
I'm sorry.
Sir,
It's just
I
a short.
apologize. I was trying
Okay.
to say something encouraging.
I
And clearly,
appreciate
I
it.
did
I
not
appreciate
accomplish
it.
that.
No, it's okay. I just don't want to be a bugbear. It's too
That's
much
fair.
shedding. And the matting?
Yeah. Seems inconvenient.
Good luck. I think this is an awkward but correct time to part.
Farewell,
Right.
Ruby Biddle. We'll see you again soon.
Farewell, Sindri, last name.
I don't have one. I never knew my family.
Well,
Wow, how are we making this more awkward? Can
It's
we
quite
please
awkward.
leave?
Yeah, I'm leaving. Bye.
well,
Turn
by
around.
gnomish custom, I have to do this now. Why did you have to make this awkward? Sindri, until you find your family, you'll now be known as Sindri Biddle.
Oh, thank you. Thank you kindly.
I give you my
Dad?
last name.
It's so kind of you, Mr. Biddle.
Are you adopted or married?
What? No, he's not my type. He's too tall.
I'm also taken.
That
So adopted.
Yeah,
monogamy in this economy?
truly.
Well-
Okay, I am Mr. Biddle, father. It is a true treat.
I
and now
prefer
it's time for me
cousin.
to go.
All right.
All right,
Bye.
cousin works as well. Bye,
Works-
deuces.
Bye. Deuces. Man, as you leave and are outside of earshot, the gnome will sit down and go, you know, they're nice guys, but that party really honks.
I fear there was a greater toll on our sanity than we have truly seen.
Time for me to put the crown back on. Excellent. It's too bad none of this could have been prevented.
I think someone has to actually carry the stone. We can't bring this cart down into Gibbet's Crossing? Gibbet's Crossing?
Can
Wait,
we
G
couldn't we have just
spot.
left it with Rivy Biddle?
Do we really want to leave it there? I mean, this is an important thing. I think.
Oh, I mean, yeah, if people come try to find it, they might.
Okay, so who's going
he
to
might be able
carry
get
it?
Well, if someone's going to carry it, they should probably wear the crown.
heavy.
Well, who's carrying the other one?
That's a great question.
How heavy did you say it was?
Each one is 50 pounds.
Okay. And who is carrying the other one?
That's a great question.
I have a 20 strength, so I
You could
think
carry
I can
both of them.
handle both?
In that case, you might want to get attuned to this crown so you don't like.
What, is the psychic energy dispersed or is it still present?
I feel like
That's just a
nothing
question for
tried
you.
to activate the second one, so it's probably still around.
You
Hold
could
on.
try
Question?
licking it.
Hold on, I'm going to touch
Is
it
there
with my
what type
bare
of
hands
rock it is?
with the crown on. See if
You
I can
touch it.
like get it to diffuse while I'm protected.
It is a smooth
static shock.
stone.
Yeah.
Got
Well,
cold.
this one doesn't. It did resonate a little bit, but it didn't have that same horrifying aura that the other one did.
Oh,
Try licking
uh,
it.
No, you lick it.
you just
Why
want to
don't you
watch
send
Sindri
the
lick
lick?
it.
Oh, I'm
Why
not
don't
going
I-
to lick it.
All right,
Okay.
fine. I'll lick it.
No, no. Why?
You-
We don't need to know what kind of stone it is. We have magic that can tell us what kind of stone it is.
Fair. All right.
My God.
Okay, so it's probably fine. It's just fine. Just take it.
Sindri, can you put it in my backpack?
Sure.
So I do not have to touch it directly.
All right. Let's make our way down to the G-spot.
We need to find another name for it, or
It
my name is
seems-
Sindri Biddle.
I mean, it's kind of not.
Why are you like this as a person?
Who?
I'm so tired.
Everyone.
Can I ask-
Mr.
This is-
Clark!
That's just all around here.
We're all Mr. Biddle here.
No, I gave my character a last name.
Oh no! It could be Lyric Biddle. um,
Good night,
Before we-
everyone.
before we go downstairs to Gibbets, whatever it's called, can we step outside for a minute and look at the sun? I feel like we've been
Yes.
inside for like
I think
3
it is
months now.
nighttime.
Sure feels like it, doesn't it?
We
Well,
simply
shit.
have to. I'm so sorry.
Stepping outside. Carmilla's right. It is indeed the sun. And as you are making your way toward the front door, though, you are going to hear, "Oh, hey, cousin, one last thing. I found this while I was searching around. I should have given you this before, but we had our awkward moment. So here you go. These are yours. I'm going back to make some cheese or to eat some
Thank you.
cheese." Or just here, and he's going to set a small bag, a small, string of beads on the floor and turn around.
Oh,
You will
is
recognize 8 beads of force
Oh, shit.
whoa.
for all your help. Bye.
Thank you.
I forgot to do this
That's
before.
neat.
Waddle, 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 waddle. So, down to Gibbets?
Yeah.
Is it gibbets or gibbets? Doesn't matter. Anyway, let's go.
Let's go. With that, you head down in to the side corridor that takes you down, down, down beneath the crypt of the Talhoun, down beneath Talhundereth. And soon you find yourselves in an immense, cavernous region. Here, you find yourself in a crossroads with stretching fungi, bioluminescent, strange creatures floating through the air. In the distance, you could see across a chasm a being that looks like a stingray clinging to a roof that drops down and devours some small creature that screams its death throes. Around here, you can also see a couple of ancient hanging cages with long, picked clean corpses still dangling inside of them, some 40 feet out over a chasm. You make your way further, or prepare to at least. But there's one thing for sure. You are not in the Sword Coast anymore. Can I get a nature roll off of everyone? All right. Looking all right. So, Ellasandra, looking around, you are going to recognize this place immediately. Stepping out of the cavernous system behind you and into this expansive area, you have entered the Underdark.
Oh, this is the Underdark. It looks just like the books.
Oh, I didn't think the crypt of the Talhoun seemed more welcoming.
Yeah, it just kind of is something about the Underdark.
Great. Just what we need. More interesting locations.
The books really did describe it well.
Did it capture the smell?
Yeah, actually. Somehow. They really did describe it well.
I wonder if our drow friends are going to be down here. Or if we'll see them again.
I hope so. They were really nice.
Well, let us not dally then.
Okay.
With that, you brace yourselves and head into the Underdark in search of Gibbet Crossing, which is where we're going to pick up next game.
Yay!
As you finally made out of the damn crypt of the Talhoun. Yay!
Yeah!
Yay!
Yay!
I had a good time with it. It just legitimately felt like forever.
It feels like forever, and one of my problems with it is I'm going to pop out of DM mode, and, well, I'm going to stay in DM mode, but I'm going to stay in, like, critical DM mode. Critical DM. And I'm going to say that, like, I have a real problem with the way that they structured these. Because right now, there's a big push inside of the module from the DM standpoint where they're like, don't let them go to Gibbet's Crossing. Because, at least first, because it's a very hard portion of the adventure. And they shouldn't go to it first, they'll be too low level. But then they have the opposite problem with Talhundereth and the Crypt of the Talhoun, where it's like the encephalon or the brain bubble should have been the fight at the end of the bottom level. Because, like, the Spectre fight, literally, the book says there's a failure condition where if you get stuck and have to give up, you can lose the obelisk shard, right? So there is a very real chance of losing. But when you're in the room with all the specters attack the characters on sight, blah, blah, blah. If the characters are defeated by the specters, etc. And it's like, guys, these things have 22 hit points.
Yeah, one fireball could clear out that room.
Yeah, if you have one cleric in your party, they're toast. And you're level 8.
Tell 100th kicked your ass, like, repeatedly.
Yeah.
But, like, the Crypt of the Talent, like, you guys mulched the Hydra. You didn't fight there was a clay golem in one of the rooms you guys didn't fight. And there were quite a few ghosts, because another thing that was really frustrating about the final room is, once again, it had the waves. And I just ignored that. So if you're watching and you're like, hey, Kelly, there was supposed to be 4 specters and then one or two more every round.
Oh.
No, they're all going to come out at once because they're specters. Like,
Well, it's probably so that you can't just mulch them with like a fireball.
I guess. But
just
I guess. I mean, even if I had 4 of them come out, I still wouldn't have been able to have all of them attack because you killed 2 of them before I could.
Yep.
Yeah, it does kind of draw it out excruciatingly long if you have to like wait a whole ass round for more of them to come around. And then
well, because rounds in 5e are so quick. Like in terms, or not, well, they're not so quick, but they're so few. Like
Yeah.
When I'm doing initiative, guys, for those of you who are watching at home, I take I'm going to pick one that isn't going to be green screened out. One sec. I take a pad of paper, like a sticky note, and I do this for nice, easy tracking. I put lines down 2/3 of the page. I write people's names down, and then I use it as a checkbox. And I've always wondered, wow, at most I get 1, 2, 3, 4, sometimes 5 or 6 columns. Maybe if I make them really thin. What happens if a fight goes more than 5 rounds, Kelly? Well, you know what? It's not come up in 5 years. So, or if it has,
Also,
so infrequently.
Also, if it does, it's going to be such a slog and everybody's going to be so bloody bored by the end.
The only times it has come up, and here's the honest truth, folks. If you're running this later, sorry, we haven't done a how-to in a while because I wanted to do a how-to at the end of this, and it's just taken forever to get through these 3 dungeons. Also, having to do 3 dungeons in a row, I don't think that's game design, but that's just me. If you are running a combat that lasts more than 3 or 4 rounds in 5e, you may want to consider having new initiative after that and significantly changing the parameters of the fight. Such as a cave-in occurs, you fall through the wall and keep fighting, a 3rd enemy appears. Like, if you go further than that, you need to keep it spicy. Because otherwise, like Christine says, it becomes a slog and really boring. Okay, so always try to make things more exciting if that happens. And feel free to change the rules because that mummy just would have been stupid. Which is why I love you guys.
After fight, though, they probably also didn't really expect the paladin to mulch 3 of them at once.
I bet they did. Come on.
One turn.
Whatever. It's all good. But
it was
hey,
great.
folks,
I love that.
you
felt
are
so
all
cool.
You are all super wonderful. Amy, I hope that you are feeling better. I don't have to tell you what you spent because you took a long rest, which is great. And you're all great. So if you haven't already joined the Patreon, please consider doing so. Join the likes of our amazing divine producer, who's my mom. Hi, Mom. Our demonic producers, Precarious, Mysterium MK, and Sorcerer Sanguine. Our wizards of the Patreon, Tammy the Forever Cleric, the Ink Goblin and Krosh Urquhart, our monster maker, Soul Omen, and our High Council of the Patreon, who keep everything running around here, like Taryn, Dustin, Amberthist, Raven with Baubles, Chef Aladeth, LaRook, Mike Baxter, Iridian, Brian Kaler, and Nerdy Metal Gent. These are some of the best people on the planet, so you definitely want to be a part of them. And players, thank you so much. We're going to be running next Monday night, which is BC Day. It's a holiday, but we're going to come and do it anyway, I think. Because nobody wants, it's BC Day, nobody wants the day off. I mean, we're gonna have the morning off, it'll be fine. And hopefully we'll have Amy back and we will be getting up to some shenanigans in Gibbet Crossing, which is a lot more fun, and I get to do a lot more creepy voices, and I'm really excited for it. In the meanwhile, y'all take care of yourself. We have a little bit of game interruption this week because we have people in town who normally aren't physically present. So our next game is going to be Friday nights, Vecna, Eve of Ruin, which has a very special guest who you'll probably remember from another game. But we'll have to see who that is on Friday night. I'll see you at Vecna, Eve of Ruin, everybody. Take care and goodbye. Mwah.